Okay, so today we're going to talk about the difference between a basic plastic pipette and a graduated pipette. The plastic pipette we've used so far in class to just deliver a non-specific amount of liquid. So if you need a few drops here, a few drops there, these are great because you don't have to be very precise. But if we want to be more precise, we're going to use what we call a graduated pipette. So the graduated pipette, if you look at it, it has markings on it, and most of the time it goes up to about 10 milliliters. Okay, and this specific one, we're going to be measuring a lot of times in lab from 0 to 10. But this one is a to deliver pipette, meaning that the extra volume on the bottom is not going to mark 10, but that's the 9th to 10th milliliter that we're adding. So when we hook it up to the handle, what you do is you insert this part in the end, and you want to make sure it's firmly inserted so there's no air gaps in there. And then you're going to take your liquid, whatever you're trying to measure, and you're going to see that there's a wheel at the top. So you can kind of play around with the wheel, see how it goes up, and that's going to draw liquid into the graduated pipette. And you can control how much you want, or you can push some back out if needed. And then I'll show you how it goes up. So I'm going to get about 10 milliliters of liquid, and notice if you look closely here, I went a little bit beyond that 0 mark. You see it? Okay. So what I want to do then is I'm going to let a little out by turning the wheel back down, and I want to make sure the bottom of that meniscus is right at the 0 if I'm being very precise. So what I want to do then is, if I want to stick it into some sort of container, I'm going to press this handle at the top, and I'm going to let all that liquid fall into my flask. And I want to make sure that I keep holding the handle until no more is coming out. And you'll notice that there's a tiny, tiny bit at the very bottom. If you look closely when you do this, we do not want to force those extra couple drops out. Okay, whatever we let out, that's the 10 milliliters exactly. Okay, so stop right there.
Where's that handle that you pushed?
The handle is right here that you want to push to release the liquid. And then this wheel allows you to draw the liquid into the volume or into the graduated pipette.